Hello my fashion friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm finally going to answer y'all's questions. You guys always ask me about my hair. You wanted to know how I got my hair to look like this, how I curl it. You also wanted an update on my hair. I wasn't exactly sure what y'all meant by an update. I don't know if you meant like how long I've had it or the wear and tear, I guess. I really don't know. So I'm going to try to guess what you guys were asking me when you wanted an update on my hair. I've had this hair, I've worn this, well, it's a wig, it's a lace front wig. I've been wearing this wig for this exact wig for about 7 or 8 months now. And so I take really good care of my wigs. I don't put them through a lot of heat, and I'll explain that in a second. But first I'm just going to show you guys the wig because I actually have another one that I haven't used yet, and I'll also show you how I get this like exact look. I filmed a video on this, how I get my hair like this, during my earlier YouTube days when I first started YouTube. So I will have that video linked in the description box for you to go check out so you know exactly how I get this look. This is not a tutorial video. This is just kind of talking to you guys about the hair that I use and an update. So I'm just going to kind of talk and we'll see, you know, what information comes out. So, okay, so the situation with this hair is it's a lace front wig, but it's a wig. The wig itself is not this long and it's not this full. It's actually very short. It's about maybe like shoulder length, and then I added tracks to it. I sewed tracks onto the wig to make them longer and fuller. So the wig, the actual wig, is this wig right here. It's from Bobbi Boss and it's lace front right here. It comes in this packaging. It's 100% premium virgin hair from the company Bobbi Boss, and the wig is called Diamond Rain and it's in the color 1B. I will put the website where I got this wig from so that if you want to purchase for yourself you can do so. But here's the wig. So here's how the wig comes. It's very short, as you can see. It comes just kind of packaged like this. So the wig itself is very short. Okay, so it's definitely not as long as what you see on my head right now. I bought this a while ago. I haven't used it yet because once once I get through with this one, once this one gets really ratty and nappy, then of course I got to switch over to a new one. But I have not, you know, fixed this up like this one yet because this one is still lasting me. It's lasting a long time. It's holding up very nicely. It's still very silky, very smooth. I have no issues with it right now, so it's still doing a very good job for me. So yeah, so this is the wig right here, and then I'll show you. So here's the wig. This is how short it is. It's really short and it's very thin. There's not much hair to it. Okay, it's really thin, not a lot going on, but it is still really good quality. If you guys like the more natural look, really kind of fine and short, then this would be great, a great wig for you. But y'all know me, I like long Kim Kardashian, you know, circa 2011 hair. So that's what I like. So this does not do it for me, so I have to kind of, you know, artistically make it my own. So they come with little tracks, if you can see. So each row has rows of tracks, okay? And then this is a lace front. So the front part of the wig is all lace, okay? It has about 2.5 inches of parting space. And then, of course, you would just cut off the excess lace right here. But, so what I would do is buy this, and then I would also buy actual hair tracks as well. I would get the Indie Remy. This is my favorite hair. It's very expensive, but this is the best hair that I've ever used. I know there are a lot of companies out there selling bundles for a lot cheaper, and you know, they claim that it's virgin hair, Peruvian, Cambodian, you know, Samoan, whatever hair they call it, you know, and they're probably fine, but this is the best hair that I have ever experienced in my life. It lasts a long time if you take care of it. It's so silky. It's Indie Remy. It's just, if y'all know about Indie Remy hair, the cuticles are all going in the same direction, so it makes it really nice and shiny. Great quality. So anyway, I use these and I sew the tracks onto the wig itself. So the way I get this look is I use 3 different lengths. So the first length is 22 inches, which is this one, and then I have 18 inches and then 16 inches to get that layered effect. So if you guys can see, the hair is in like layers. Okay, so the longest layer is 22 inches, and then 18, and then 16. When you have layers in your hair, it just gives it more bounce and more volume. So I sew the tracks onto the actual hair. And once again, the videos that I link in the description box go into great detail of how I do everything. I give you all close-up shots. I show you guys how I sew everything. So pretty much, this is just an old pack of hair, blonde hair, when I was rocking blonde before. So you pretty much just take one of the tracks. Okay, so let's say I was going to try to sew this in. I would just take one of the tracks and then open up the wig. So I would just go to like where one of the tracks were and sew it onto the actual track. Okay, it's kind of like the same thing with when you want to clip in tracks, except for instead of clipping them in, I'm actually sewing them into the wig itself so that it looks really seamless. You can't even tell. A lot of people ask me how I get this look when I'm walking around, you know, outside and, you know, walking around in life, and they're so mesmerized about how I go about doing it. I'm like, I have to explain to them, like, it's not, the wig did not come like this. I had to finesse it, you know, to get it this way. So you just take the track and then you just pull apart wherever you want, and then you just like sew it down to the wig so that you get longer, fuller layers. Okay, so that's what I do to get this situation right here, if you were wondering. Okay, and then I always get asked how I curl my hair. How do I get the curls to stay? How do I get the curls to look like that? Well, what I do is I use this NuMe straightener. I actually use a straightener to get the curls to look like this. I find using a straightener helps hold the curl a lot longer than an actual curling wand. The reason is because when you use a straightener, right, and you have a piece of hair, the hair is being covered by both sides of the straightener, and so the heat is being dispersed throughout the entire shafts of the hair, versus when you have a curling wand, it's only like the outside of the hair that touches the heat, and so the insides don't really get touched by as much heat. So using a straightener works best for me. Now, you guys also wanted to kind of see a tutorial on that. Now, the reason why I haven't done a tutorial on that is because I don't have a wig block, okay, and I don't curl the hair while it's on my head. I curl it, I take the wig off, and I'm just sitting in bed and I'm curling the hair while the wig is lying on my bed. So that's really hard to film, to get like close-up shots and show you guys. I mean, I'm going to try to work something out. Maybe I can buy a wig block, but I just find doing it on my bed is so much easier, so it's really hard to film. But there are a lot of videos on YouTube that show how to curl hair with a straightener, and the exact same way that the video show is the same way that I do it too. But to get these curls, I use this NuMe flat iron. This is in the rose gold collection. This is not the rose gold collection, but it's in the precious metals collection in the rose gold color. I used to have the Megastar in the hot pink color, but I know it worked really well. Like, I wouldn't have even gotten this, but Bowser chewed it up. He chewed up the cord, so it no longer worked. So I went ahead and just got this one. The Megastar is still on the NuMe website, but I got this one because this is like the newest line that they have, and I thought it was really pretty because it was black and rose gold. It looked really sleek to me. But this works great. The Megastar works great. Those are the only two straighteners that I have experience with. I also have the curling wand set. It's the 3-in-1. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a 3-in-1 where it has 3 different barrels. But I always find myself reaching for this instead of the actual curling wand. those work those work great too. But like I said, I prefer this one for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. So this is what I use to curl my hair. It gets really hot. I think it gets up to like 475 or 450 degrees. It gets really, really hot, but it does the job. And then how I get my curls to last is that I only curl it once a week because I don't want to be putting too much heat on the hair. So this is a wig, so obviously I can take it off. I don't sleep in it, you know. I put it on when I want to go about my business, run errands, go to work, do whatever I need to do. And then as soon as I come home, I take the wig off, I put it on my husband's guitar stand. Like I said, I don't have a wig block or anything, so I kind of stole his guitar stand, and I just set the wig on there. And then at home, I don't wear the wig. Why would I just, you know, I'm just natural, whatever. So my husband had to buy another guitar stand because I stole his other one. But anyway, so when I curl my hair once a week, like every Sunday, I'll curl it, and then I'll wear it, and then I come home, take it off, and then I go out, wear it. So I'm not going to sleep in it. I'm not constantly wearing it, so it's not getting, you know, nappy as quick, which is why I love these wigs, because I can take them off, I can sleep however I want to. I don't have to sleep on my chin or anything, like in the movie Friday that I just watched. If you saw my other video, the girl was like sleeping on her chin because she didn't want to mess up her weave or whatever. So with this, you can just take it off, put it on the stand, go to sleep, do whatever it is you want to do. So that's what helps it last a lot longer. And then after I've had it for a while and it is starting to get dull, then I will wash it with silicone mix. Silicone mix is really great for weaves because it has silicone in it, and it helps to lock in and reseal the cuticle and add some luster and shine to it. I have another video of how I keep my lace front looking nice. I'll link that in the description box as well. So that's what I do. So I don't know if that really helps. I mean, okay, then an update on this hair. Like I said, I've had it for about 8 months now. I only curl it once a week. It still looks very good, as you guys can clearly see. I mean, you can see it has mega shine to it. I can still run my fingers through it very easily, right? So it's still a beautiful wig. It still is doing its job very nicely. No complaints, you know, whatsoever. So I guess I'll show you the back. So it just looks like this, okay? So it's very shiny still after 8 months of wear. So it's still very good. And you can see it still has a lot of life left to it, okay? And then to get this like middle part here to where it kind of looks like it's like my scalp and not the actual lace part, I just put some foundation on the inside of the wig. So like, see the lace of the wig is kind of dark. So once you put the wig cap on and put on your head, it just looks all black. So you can't really see like, you know, like a skin, like a scalp. So I just flip it inside out like this, and then I apply foundation, my color foundation, all over the lace part right here. And then once the foundation dries, I will give it a spritz of hairspray to lock in the foundation so that the foundation doesn't bleed on my hair or anything. And so once I do that, then it kind of gives it the natural kind of part looking. See, like that, it kind of looks like it's my scalp. So I do that. And then this wig itself is not, I mean, it's not even the best wig that's out there. I mean, there's companies out there like RPG Wig Show and She's Happy Hair. I mean, there's a bunch of wig companies out there that claim to have really nice wigs. I've never tried them. This is my go-to. Y'all see, y'all been watching me for 2 years now. This is my go-to hair. So, I don't have experience with any other wig company except for what I'm showing you now, and this has served me well. Okay, it's, you know, done its job, so I haven't felt the need to go elsewhere to get another wig. Plus, a lot of those other wig companies like RPG and all that, from what I've seen, it looks like most of them require you to like glue it down, and I really don't like gluing it down because, like I said, I want to take it off and go to sleep and sleep all kinds of crazy. I don't want to sleep on my chin and make sure, you know, that it's still fresh and then wrap it up. I don't like doing all that. I just like being able to put it on, take it off, and then that's it. So I don't really like the ones where you have to like glue it down with got to be glue and then blow dry it, and I don't like doing all that. Okay, and the reason, and so then, because I don't do all that to set the expectation for you guys, I can't really like put it in a high pony. Don't mind my little BDBs here, my little naps, don't mind that. But because of that, you know, I can't really put it up because you can obviously see all this right here, and you can see all this right here. So you can't really put it up in like a nice up ponytail, you know, and then in the back you can't really put it in a high pony. So those are the kind of things you're going to need to think about. For me, I don't ever really put my hair up anyway. My hair is always down because that's, you know, how I feel like it's the most flattering for me. So that's not a big deal for me that I can't put it in a high pony because I'm not putting my hair up anyway. Okay, so I hope that answers your questions. The videos that I'm going to link in the description box are extremely helpful. So I know this video wasn't really like an in-depth tutorial. Well, that's because I've done tutorials before, so you can just refer to those videos. So hopefully this video answers some of your questions. If it didn't, definitely be specific and ask me in the comments what you really wanted to know, then I can really show you or tell you. But I was just kind of going from what I thought you guys wanted to hear about this hair. Once again, I will have the links of the hair in the description box for you. Off the top of my head, the wig was $165, I believe, off the top of my head. And then the tracks, the Indie Remy tracks, I really can't remember. I will try to list them down below for you, but they are very expensive. I get them from my local beauty supply store, and they are very, very expensive. I'm not even going to lie to you. But like I said, they last a long time. You definitely get your return on investment. I've had this hair now for 8 months, and I can still, y'all see it, 8 months, and it's still fabulous. So I can probably wear this for another good 4 months, you know what I mean? And that's a whole year, you know what I mean? That's a whole year that I've been wearing the same exact wig, you know what I mean? So if you take care of it, it's going to do its job, serve you well. So I'm not sure what else I can say. Like I said, if you have any extra questions, ask them in the comments. I will definitely answer them for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I answered your questions. This was not a fashion video, but I do have a lot more fashion videos coming up. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also click that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, please come back in a timely fashion.